global headquarters. Let's get into it. Mandy, happy Monday. Thoughts coming into the day, into the week, to this opening bell. What's up, Mandy?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, good to be with you guys this morning. We're in this downtrend. We know it. We broke those June lows, as well as the July 17th low. So, can we find buyers? That's the question. Looking at the daily, we have my pressure, my moving averages, nice rejection off the EMA, like right to it there at 735. We are green on the day. Looking at 810s is another area of support or resistance. See if we can get all the way up there. See how we react. But we're okay to sell off. I don't see anything stopping us, but of course, being headline aware. But that's kind of the daily run through. This morning on the 15-minute, I'm looking for downside to 567. That's a TOPSTEP daily level. And we also have support at 558. So possible bounces there. On the upside, looking towards 736 as a possible area of resistance. That is a nice pivot point. Thanks again to TOPSTEP levels, TOPSTEP indicators. They're fantastic.
So, Summer of indicators rolls on.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Jack.
absolutely. We love it.
Yeah.
Let's 2 minutes till the open. What do we got? What's up, Jack?
I'll be quick. Not much, man. Just enjoying, vibing. We got a nice little weekend gap going on in the ES. We're up about 63 points from settlement. So that's something I will definitely keep my eye on, whether we close it or not. I think right now going in, my position 1A, as they would say in golf, is if we had some sort of failed attempt to close that gap. I might be a buyer there. Looking at the SPX, well, first, you can see we've had all sorts of support here around 7,400 in the SPX. That's around 7,435 in the futures through Thursday and Friday. Like, look at that. That there's a line. I think psychologically, I'm showing the SPX now. There's reluctance to break through that 7,400. We've been in this consolidation since May. But, once we start getting through 74 and 7,300, we get to my ultimate. It will happen at some point, folks, not financial advice. But we never back tested this 7,000 mega round number in the SPX. We just blew right through it.
True.
Who knows? But sometime this year, maybe. June still has the highs in. Let's see what happens.
Speaking of those gaps, what was that gap close, Jack, in the ES from the Friday close? We're currently trading 75.09. We did gap.
Yeah, it looks like it would just have to go down to, I guess, settlement, right? Looks like we closed at around 74.48. So like 70, let's call it 74.50 just to be. I'm no gap truther.
We're not. Sorry, we are now open. Look at this. We are now open. Let's get locked in. We are now open for business. Again, huge week, massive earnings, all the heavy hitters, Microsoft, Meta, Robinhood, Apple, Amazon, just to name a few.
Robinhood. Robinhood's my favorite earnings of the year. That's where we give our State of the Union of retail finance.
I believe that's Wednesday. That's Wednesday.
If you get a chance, do yourself a favor, dig in. They release a really slick-looking PDF, as you would expect. Dive into the Robinhood earnings. It tells you so much about what's going on with what we do.
Okay, Jack, I got my homework lined up for me.
Yeah.
I believe Wednesday after the bell, that'd be after FOMC. Let's take a look. As you know, TOPSTEP TV will have all the wall coverage of the prepared remarks, rate announcements, and the always entertaining question and answer press conference. What's going on here? NQ selling off just a bit, 28,000, call it 590. Gold. What's going on, gold? 40.82 last trade. We have crude oil trading $84.12. It looks like we got a little bit more selling here in the NQ gap fill.
Order filled.
In the NQ, downside about 500 points lower, 300 points lower, 28,000. I got 291, give or take.
Looks like they get the beginning of that gap in the ES. Overnight lows were around 74.86 half.
74.86 half. Last trade, the ES 75.04. Take a look at the tilt. 50-50 across the board for now. Dow caught a bit of a pop. Pretty muted open for the time being. We're only about a couple minutes in this New York session. Mandy, you didn't come in with a long or a bias one way or another.
No. I think today might help us know whether or not we're going to have some continuation throughout the rest of the week.
Order filled.
I am seeing, I did talk about this TOPSTEP day level, 567. Seeing a little hesitation there. See if we can get buyers to come